The Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders has made his way to Idaho today as part of his Fighting Oligarchy tour happening across the country. Tonight, he was joined by special guest Representative AOC in Nampa. Aspen Shumpert joins us in studio now. Aspen, you were there. What was it like?
Hunter, the two addressed a sold-out crowd at the Idaho Ford Center. Supporters from across the state eager to hear their message. The two did not hold back, calling out what they described as, quote, the billionaire class that continues to exploit working Americans.
I truly believe that we are in a very critical time in our lives right now in this country and our democracy.
Hours before Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders took the stage Monday, thousands of people lined up outside the Ford Idaho Center in Nampa.
I think a lot of people have concerns about where our democracy's headed and want to stand up for it, find ways to make a difference.
Many of those attending the Fighting Oligarchy tour want to hear a hopeful message, one that makes them feel united.
I'm very concerned about the way our country's heading. It's happening at a very rapid rate, very disconcerting, and I need to have my voice out here. I need to be a number in the crowd.
Attendees varied from longtime Sanders supporters to more recent fans.
In the beginning, I didn't really resonate his message about the oligarchy. I guess I didn't see that coming, and I feel like now he really was telling us what was coming down the road. And so I think you always need to keep an open mind and listen to a new message.
Almost 13,000 people inside, the venue hitting capacity. New York Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez took the stage first.
Where are you see Bernie going to Idaho? And I'll give you one simple answer. It's because you matter.
In her speech, AOC condemned political corruption and the influence of, quote, dark money in American politics.
And we're here together because an extreme concentration of power, greed, and corruption is taking over this country like never before.
She argued that billionaire interests have created an oligarchy that divides ordinary Americans while cutting essential services like Medicaid.
So many of us know what it feels like for life to be one bad day, one piece of bad news, one major setback from everything falling apart. And I'm here to tell you today, Idaho, we don't have to live like this anymore.
Sanders also highlighted fighting for a government that is for the people.
Brothers and sisters, it is not just oligarchy we are dealing with right now. We are dealing with a president who undermines our Constitution every single day.
And not a government making cuts to Medicaid or veteran systems.
We don't have to have 20% of our elderly living on $15,000 a year or less. We don't have to have the highest rate of child poverty of almost any major nation on earth.
The senator's message on livable wages and health care access for all drew some of the loudest applause.
We're going to end their greed.
There was a tense moment at tonight's rally. At one point, Sanders says Israel, like any other country, has the right to defend itself from terrorism, but not the right to wage all-out war against the Palestinian people. The crowd cheered, and then a group of people draped a Free Palestine flag over the American flag that was hanging behind Sanders. A few minutes later, Nampa police officers removed the flag, and the crowd got rowdy, causing Sanders to turn around and see what was happening. Sanders tries to continue on with his speech, but the crowds began cheering Free Palestine. You can see officers handcuffing one woman. Sanders acknowledged it was a sensitive issue, one that he's leading on Congress before moving on in his speech. Nampa Police Department tells us no one was arrested and that PD escorted them out. The senator is heading off to California for his next stop on the tour tomorrow, Hunter.
Yeah, quite the crowd there. Thank you, Aspen.